In northern Tanzania lies Lake Natron, a world of impossible colors, crimson, pink, and orange shimmering under the African sun. The air is thick with heat and soda ash, the landscape both harsh and breathtaking. In the shadow of Oldoinyo Lengai, the mountain of God, the ground is cracked and dry, yet life persists. Flamingos arrive by the thousands, their pink feathers a striking contrast against the red lake as they breed and thrive. The lake's color comes from its chemistry, highly alkaline water, rich in sodium carbonate, too harsh for most life, except for a special algae that blooms and stains the water red. This is a place of wonder and danger. The water can burn skin, and the silence is broken only by flamingos and the wind. To stand at Lake Natron's edge is to feel the planet's pulse, a sacred, commanding landscape. Here, every story is etched into the salt, and the land shapes the lives and beliefs of those who call it home. The sun's intensity is relentless, a reminder of nature's power. This is not a place for the careless. It demands respect and humility. For centuries, Lake Natron has been both a challenge and a sanctuary for resilient life. It is Africa's wild heart, beating in fire and salt. For the Maasai, Lake Natron is sacred, a divine mirror at the foot of the mountain of God, Oldoinyo Lengai. The spirits of ancestors are believed to dwell here, and the lake is approached with deep reverence. Ancient taboos dictated that women of childbearing age could not touch the salt, believed to risk curses and misfortune. The salt was reserved for men and cattle, reinforcing roles and traditions passed down for generations. Stories of blessings and wrath from the lake shaped Maasai culture, maintaining a delicate balance between people and the divine. Women watched the salt flats from afar, respecting the spiritual price of breaking tradition. The lake was a man's world, its power and wealth out of reach for women, preserved by the wisdom of elders. But when drought struck, one woman, Naishorua, faced a choice: obey tradition or feed her hungry children. With cattle dying and her family desperate, she saw the forbidden lake as a lifeline. Defying taboo, Naishorua stepped onto the salt flats, risking the wrath of spirits for her children's survival. She worked alone, breaking salt with bare hands, her courage born from necessity. Her actions shocked the community, but she persisted, selling salt, buying food, and proving the curse was powerless. Her children thrived, and the old fears faded. Naishorua's quiet revolution shattered generations of restriction. She opened a door for women, showing that survival could rewrite tradition. Inspired by Naishorua, other women joined her on the salt flats, forming a new sisterhood. Together, they braved the burning water and sharp salt, working before dawn to escape the punishing sun. The labor was grueling. Salt cut their skin, alkaline water stung their wounds, but they persevered, united by necessity and hope. Their laughter and songs echoed across the flats, forging a community of resilience. Each heavy sack of salt carried to market meant food, medicine, and school fees, a tangible reward for their pain. The women became providers, challenging old roles and finding strength in unity. On the salt flats, they created a new identity, defined by hard work and defiance of tradition. Every block of salt was a step toward independence. Through toil, these women transformed their place in family and community. The women's work changed everything. Steady income brought food, education, and hope, especially for girls. Salt money paid for school and medicine, building a future stronger than drought. Yet, not all welcomed the change. Elders feared angering spirits and losing tradition. The community wrestled with balancing survival and spirituality as climate change made the lake's future uncertain. Still, a profound shift had begun. Daughters saw their mothers as strong, courageous, and resourceful. These women became role models, inspiring a new generation to believe in their own power. Lake Natron, once a symbol of taboo, now stands for resilience and possibility. Here, mothers became pioneers, carving a new legacy from salt.